Welcome back, everybody. We've hit that point in the show. More news. I'm kidding. These guys will be upset. All our honorable mentions have been revealed. We've gotten 10 through 3, and of course, we've been keeping you here, and that means we've got 2 left.
Is that where we're at? We're not really math guys up here on the desk, but
no,
we are down to
my
our
calculator out.
we are down to our final 2, and just like it was with our Delaware and Henlopen Conference show, a super hard list to put together. Remember, that's showing the true power of the Bayside Conference this year. So to get us into really the home stretch, Drew Williams, what do you have for us?
I got number 2. So thanks, Jonah. We're getting down to our final 2 players of the night, and this guy coming up, certainly worthy of the number 2 spot. Marcus Yarns out of Parkside is certainly a name we all know around this parts, already with a handful of Division I offers, and with very good reason. Yarns is a multi-position athlete who makes his biggest impact in the backfield. Parkside had a crowded backfield, as we mentioned last season, but even with that said, how about 1,500 rushing yards on the ground just last year? 9 100-plus yard games, 12 touchdowns, and that was just in his junior season. Yarns is a menacing threat to see in the backfield, and coming into his senior year, it seems there's not going to be a whole lot of defenders who can stop this guy one-on-one. Expect to see a healthy dose of Yarns this season. He's going to get a ton of touches in this season for the Rams as he punctuates his senior season in style. So guys, that leaves us to the number 1 spot. We've been waiting all night long. Who gets to add number 1 returning Bayside player to their resumes when they get to college?
All right, Drew. Marcus Yarns, a friend of the program, so we're happy to see him sitting there at number 2.
Yes.
We're happy to see all these kids sitting at 10, and then the 6 honorable mentions. Just it's been a great night. And, of course, without any further ado, I'm trying to delay it and make people hang on, but we do have to reveal our number 1 player in the Bayside Conference. We're going to let Jeff Harris start us off here.
Yeah, that's right. So it shouldn't really come as a surprise, right, that the number 1 ranked player on our preseason rankings already committed to a Division I program.
Yeah.
Kendron Wayman, there he is. He's big. Yeah. What can he do? Speed, athleticism,
I don't want to block him.
And Wake Forest-bound wrecking force for the Bulldogs.
Now, whatever Coach McCormick has been feeding his defensive players over the years in Ridgely, you could argue it's been working. It seems like year in, year out, prospect after prospect emerges out of North Carolina, especially on defense. Kendron, a very special talent who's one of many. This whole defense is loaded, one of many for the Bulldogs. I guess that's why they have a 38-2 record over the last 3 years, guys. So Kendron Wayman, our number 1 player on the list, just another top defensive player to come out of the North Carolina program.
And we mentioned it, 4 players returning from North Carolina that made the first team all-defensive Bayside list last year. So they're all returning this year. They even had some seniors on that list as well. So you're right, Coach McCormick, whatever you're feeding them, we need to get in on the meal plan or something.
Yeah, if we want to bulk up, what's the recipe?
It's working. We already had 2 defensive players in our top 10. And again, Parkside, North Carolina, week 1.
Yes.
High-powered offense, high-powered defense. Obviously, we're going to be at the game.
Kendron versus Marcus. We'll see how that turns out. It was a great game in those 2A playoffs last year, so hopefully another repeat of that classic this week 1 coming up.
You guys did a nice job on your top 10 there. Turned out pretty well.
Thanks, news guy.
You're welcome. It's time for our final commercial break. When we return, we talk about Delmarva Sports Insiders Coaches Conference this Saturday night. A little preview. We'll be right back.
This is Kendron Wayman, North Carolina football, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.